terrified that they were going to take her back to Bagram, which ironically happened. So she peeked around the curtain, they saw her there, they panicked, and one of them shot her. And one of the things that had happened just recently in that part of Afghanistan was another American Special Forces officer had killed someone without legal justification and had been prosecuted. And the Americans were paranoid about that, so they falsified the story against her and said that she was the one who started all the shooting. Total nonsense. They said she'd reached for an M4 rifle. I don't know about you, but none of you know how to take a safety catch off an M4 rifle. Certainly Aafia didn't. The Americans at trial showed 2 holes in the wall in the place that this happened, and said those were bullet holes from the shooting. We have a video of the scene some hours before, and the 2 holes were already there, so we know that's nonsense. They looked for bullets, they didn't find any bullets, they didn't find any shells. Aafia's fingerprints weren't on the gun. Aafia didn't have gunshot residue on her hand, there was no gunshot residue on the curtain. It just didn't happen. What the United States did to Aafia Siddiqui was all lies, and we're going to prove it's all lies in New York City. I'm going to have to go back to Afghanistan in May because we've still got some more investigation to do. I'm here to say that no Americans have been there because they're all afraid. They're mad. It's perfectly safe. There's nothing wrong. It was fine. It was just very cold. So right now we know what's happened to Aafia Siddiqui, and we're going to prove what happened. I want the people of Pakistan to know that I'm very grateful to the people here who have supported Aafia. I'm very grateful to the judge up in Islamabad who is incredibly fair. I wish we had some judges like that in America. And we need a whole lot more from your government. And we need the people in authority here who are currently opposing Aafia's return to Pakistan to understand 2 things. Number 1, I know who did what. I know who did it. I'm not going to say that publicly, but they know, the people who did it know who did it. And you people need to just stop preventing justice for Aafia Siddiqui. I'm not out to get anyone. I'm not out to send people to prison or expose them for their crimes. I just want justice for Aafia Siddiqui. But the government of Pakistan needs to pull its finger out and start truly supporting Aafia, because we can get her home, we can get justice for her if we just have the support of the people in this country. And you know what I'm talking about. We can swap with America in a very short time, Aafia with Shakil Afridi, and everybody's going to be happy. And that's what needs to happen. And the authorities in Pakistan need to understand that, and they just need to talk to us, and then we'll get it resolved. The longer people don't resolve this, the more likely it is that we're just going to expose the whole thing. I don't want to do that. I'd rather just get justice for Aafia. But I'm glad to say that we've made tremendous advances. I think our goal of getting Aafia back before the end of this year is a very probable one, but we do still need everyone's help. And we need help from everyone also to get Aafia Siddiqui out of the hellhole that she's in today. I am going to go back and see her again in 3 weeks in Texas. In that prison, she's been raped twice. She's been sexually assaulted a number of times. It's still going on. I filed a complaint with the Bureau of Prisons. They haven't acted on it yet. Why your government hasn't forced action is quite beyond me. But what's happening there is far worse than anything that's going on in Guantanamo Bay, I'll tell you that much. And we need help from the government to make sure that that's stopped and that we get justice for Aafia Siddiqui. I have represented 500 people over the years for injustices like this. Aafia Siddiqui's case is the worst miscarriage of justice that I've ever come across. And if it was my sister, I know I'd feel the same way as Fauzi. And we need to get this torture of Pakistan back. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Imran. आफिया ये बताइए कहाँ प्रॉब्लम हुकूमत पाकिस्तान कहाँ प्रॉब्लम पैदा कर रही है, पता नहीं चला, आप मौके बुला दिया, आप कहीं भी नहीं, तो रुकावट कहाँ पे आ रही है?
अच्छा, ये आपने यही चीज इन्होंने बताई कि इन्होंने अब इनके पास सबूत है और ये अभी नाम नहीं लेना चाह रहे, लेकिन इनको पता है कि किसने क्या किया और ये पूरा जो था ये एक प्लॉट था उसको मारने का, उसको जान से खत्म करने का, और अब वो अल्लाह ने उसको जिंदा रखा और वो एक कांटा बंदे जो ना निकली जा रही है ना वो हो रही है रुकावट। तो ये चाहते हैं कि अब चूंकि इनको पता है और ये एक्सपोज कर सकते हैं, तो उससे बेहतर ये है कि वो इनको ये आफिया के वकील हैं, इन्हें उनसे लेना देना नहीं कि हम उनकी एक्सपोज करें या ये करें जिन लोगों की रुकावट है। उन्होंने कहा ना कि गजनी में जुर्म हुआ है, लेकिन जुर्म आफिया से नहीं हुआ है, जुर्म एक अमरीकी सोल्जर से। तो और जब वो अपने जो भी सोल्जर्स होते किसी भी मुल्क के होते ना तो उनका वो कवर अप करते हैं ना, तो ये यही एक सीन हुआ है आपके के साथ। रुकावट की वही जिन्होंने कवर अप किया रोक भी नहीं, चाहे वो उधर के हों और यहाँ से वहाँ तक पहुँचाने वाले भी रहे। तो ये दोनों जिसने कहा कि अब मुझे एक एक का सब कुछ पता है तो मैं एक्सपोज कर सकूँ, लेकिन अगर हमारी गवर्नमेंट जो है वो हम नहीं चाहते कि किसी किस्म का ऐसा वो करें, लेकिन अगर वो ये तो आफिया के वकील है तो आफिया के लिए इंसाफ चाहते हैं, तो वो आफिया को इंसाफ कह देते हैं तो ठीक है, जो है वो आप पीछे से सही कर ले, हम अपना वो करते हैं। तो ये चीज है। अब आप समझे
अभी नई हुकूमत आ रही है, शहबाज शरीफ भारत में, क्या उम्मीद है आपको? कुछ अच्छा लग रहा है आपको कि कुछ बेहतर हो जाएगा?
मेरे भाई तो पता है समझ नहीं आता है, लेकिन एक बात तो जरूर कहूँगी शहबाज शरीफ की कि 20 साल के बाद पहली दफा कम से कम मेरी मुलाकात तो कराने की किसी ने जहमत तो